Ist das schon an?
Das ist jetzt ein Jahr.
Moin.
Von daher, hallo allerseits, wir sind der SequencerTalk, or we are the SequencerTalk because Paul is with us.
Oh,
He's the
yeah,
only
English
speaking
just for
guy.
me.
Yeah,
Thank you very
yeah,
much.
for you. We are talking.
You're very
now
kind.
we are speaking French now.
Oh, ik heb die Französisch.
Salut. The language?
English.
Oh, it's English. Stick with English.
Yeah,
I was just
So-
doing my.
back again.
Come on.
Come on, Rodder, come say hi.
Say hi.
Hi.
You're one of the reasons that we can do this here.
One of the reasons. One.
So, besides
Okay.
of all of this, we have Paul Whittington from
Hello.
PWM. We have Florian, Bad Gear.
AudioPilz.
That's
Horrible.
right.
Gear. It's
Horrible gear.
horrible.
The great big
Ich bin der
Mogulator.
Mogulator. I'm the Mogulator. I'm the Mick. Kiss me
Tom?
in German.
Synthanatomy.
Hallo.
And at last, the great big Thorsten questioning from
Big
Tangerine
man.
Dream.
Hey, ich mach das nicht freiwillig.
Meine Kamera.
I don't think this will be a real talk. This would be more like
Will
comedy.
be our last talk, sadly, of this show, but hopefully not the last time ever. Besides, he will kill me. I don't know. I'm not sure. So, Superbooth is over, but we have to talk a little bit. So, you have
Sure.
a new synthesizer.
I do.
And it's sadly the last of
That's
one of your
right.
best friends.
Yes, Chris Huggett. So it's the PWM Mantis, designed by Chris and me. And yeah, it's a kind of greatest hits of Chris, I guess. It's a kind of like two wasp signal paths with an
Bring it.
Oscar
Bring
dual
it.
filter. You can just take the cable out of that, bring it and shine.
Yeah.
There we go.
You know,
And it looks like this.
Hey.
There you go, one-to-one control and two oscillators in a sub per voice and duophonic and lots of good stuff. And we talked about it, didn't we? On
yeah.
previous.
If you want more, you just click on one of our other interviews with Paul's name on it, PWM. It's
Here.
easy to spell,
Yeah.
PWM, and then everything is at your hand. And
Cool.
be welcome. But how do you feel at the end of these?
Apart from tired,
Yeah.
which is the obvious thing to say. No, it's been great. It really has. The response has been fantastic. And I think pretty much, well, everyone who's played it has enjoyed it. And that's all I could ask for, really. So it shows that we're on the right path and we will continue and finish the development and put it in the market and let people have it. So I'm really happy, really pleased.
Any surprises?
What people have said, or
Yeah, like that.
Oh,
Maybe.
Well, what's been cool is some people come up and make suggestions, or they say, "Oh, does it do this or does it do that?" Well, I have a little notebook. I don't know where it is now, actually, but it's around, and I just jot little ideas down, and then I take them back and speak to the developers, and we see if we can.
I've seen it. It's really
Different
big.
things.
So it's really that big. That much.
Yeah.
Notes you
Oh,
take.
I take notes all the time.
Yeah.
My brain is no good anymore, so I write everything down. It's how I work. Yeah.
Yeah. And should I say Pilz or Florian?
Florian is totally fine.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Funny thing is, we had the opportunity to finally see him speaking German, but this day will come.
Yeah, I will totally be in the show and we talk German, yeah. But yeah, it's German
Austrian German.
is
Austrian.
my first language is Austrian, so if I
Right.
would talk to you like I talk to my mother, you wouldn't understand a word. But I can pull myself together, so I think it will work out in a way.
Okay, fine.
Geschossen.
Don't use the word Hochwasserschwab.
Oh, you've been to Austria, obviously. Great.
Right.
Like in Vienna?
Area, Burgenland.
Oh,
Yeah.
I feel you.
I know what I mean.
The first question to you would be, your view, because you are on the other side compared to Paul. Because you're running around with a camera. Did you, or were you just running around?
The thing, of course, I was just running around, but I also had to create some kind of content, or I have to create content from what I filmed because it's a mess, of course. Unfortunately, I didn't have the opportunity to show up.
Shame. Sharded.
I'm not sure if it's good for him or bad for him, but yeah, maybe we can find some other way of like
some way.
Yeah, definitely.
That'd be good.
Definitely.
Like
because the thing that interests me most, I mean, given the name of your company, what did Nick say?
Yeah, he said, well, how could I not go and check out a company called PWM?
Yeah. I mean, there's a preset for him, I assume.
The Nickbat preset.
Because, like, for example, in the SDI,
we all have nicknames.
In the
nicknames, yeah.
In the
nicknames.
In the DSI synths, there are Nick presets.
Oh, are there?
PWM, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I had like the Pioneer AS1, and there's a Nick preset for the PWM for like
nice.
Very prototypical.
Well, it kind of be the whole product would be, but yeah. Oh, I'll think about that. Yeah, we'll see if we can do that.
But maybe make a synth that is called Nick. Maybe a monophonic PWM synth. That sounds very British. I don't know.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah.
Well, so what's your impression from all of this?
The thing is, it's my first time at Superbooth, so I was kind of a Superbooth virgin, and I've been to Superbooth when it was still part of Messe in Frankfurt.
Right.
But I was very, very drunk back then, so I can't properly remember. I can just remember like screwing around with some kind of different modular, but this is like all I can remember of that.
Get drunk on Superbooth.
Yeah, never. Of course not. But it's the first time of real Superbooth in Berlin. And it's, of course, overwhelming, completely overwhelming. Even if I was just here for leisure, it would be like too much to digest in one sitting.
How many people just saw you and then you had no time?
I tried to take time for everybody who addressed me, because my views are very important to me, and it's just not like me talking shit, but I really mean it, because I know that without them it wouldn't be possible. So I really appreciate them, and I think given how messed up the stuff is that I do on YouTube sometimes, I find it really heartwarming and really humbling that people actually enjoy them.
Did you find any bad gear here?
Real bad gear.
I mean,
let's have a rant.
The thing is, let's stay on the safe side. You've all been at the Korg Igloo, and there is like this nuclear micro Korg. It has already been on my show. It will be the same thing like the original, so it just looks like fancier now. It will probably not age as well as the original.
Shiny.
Yeah.
The thing is,
Crystal Korg.
Best vocoder set.
I totally agree.
So I don't like the other things from the microcore, but I really enjoy the vocoder.
The thing is that for my patrons, I don't want to do like I'm gonna do a shameless plug. My patrons usually get a shout out every month using a vocoder. So I go through vocoders like a very promiscuous person through, you know. When it comes to vocoders, I'm very promiscuous. Let's put it this way. And usually the micro Korg is the most functional and most approachable vocoder there is. Definitely, I agree with you 100%.
But I must be on the complete different side, because I'm still using it on stage, because it really does its job to me. It does.
I recently had like the MS-2000 on the show, which is more or less the same engine.
Yeah, it's exactly the same.
Sorry?
The radius.
No, the radius is a different engine.
It's
because the radius engine is in the Micro Korg XL.
Yeah.
And I had them side by side, and they sound quite differently actually. The Micro Korg XL and the radius engine as such is much brighter, and it's a more refined sound, but not actually in a way I enjoy more than the original like Micro Korg or MS-2000 sound.
Let's put it that way. I'm absolutely aware that this synth is stops where 9 kilohertz is, and above there will be nothing. But it's really good for everything that really is important on stage, because you can do everything, including drum and bass.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Thank you. Okay, I keep my mouth shut. It's okay. I could talk about the microphone for hours. I'm awfully sorry.
Yeah. So, Tom, you were completely honest way making videos every time. Did you see
Maybe, yes. Yes,
a lot
definitely.
of this?
Too much.
Too much?
Yeah, Tom came to see me. You didn't, but Tom came to see me.
Yeah,
No. Thank you, Tom.
a pleasure. This year's Superbooth was quite intense.
Why?
Why?
Too much gear. I say to
Is that possible?
Andreas.
Can you have too much?
No, I say to Andreas, so maybe next time 50 developers less. Yeah, but because it's 250 developers are fucking a lot for a press, for media.
Yeah.
For me, it's crazy to cover everything, and because it's always the thing for me. If you come home, you get like 50 emails. We're not at our booth. What happens? Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, we had to take some shows down because it wouldn't be possible for us.
Yeah.
We started to make appointments for 2 shows per day.
And it went to up to 5 or 6 or something a day.
And I think this year it was great. Okay, I didn't expect that much new stuff.
Yeah,
I expected more of the chip shortage and so on. I thought, okay, it will be a bit more.
From my point of view on the chips, we're coming out of it now. It seems that things are
okay,
down.
a bit.
We've made design decisions along the way to go around. I expect other manufacturers will have as well. So,
but I
think it's
feel
better than
okay.
it was.
It's definitely a bit quieter, but no.
Did any of you visit NAMM?
No.
No.
Because I
15 years ago.
hear like the best things about it, which there was a lot of criticism about last NAMM.
I wanted to go, but then I say, thanks God, not going to NAMM because it's non-event. I was the last time there 2020. It was okay-ish, but 2020 this year it was definitely a non-event.
Yeah. This was the impression that I got. So it was kind of surprising for me to see that Superbooth is so like alive and kicking.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It's even big companies you expect at NAMM show are showing here the products and not at NAMM.
And Behringer showed like a mixer at NAMM.
I just saw one sign of Behringer here, which was glued to a trash can, and there was something written on.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
There's a problem too. Yeah.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
It's Thorsten.
Yeah.
How about you?
Yeah.
What?
You just arrived today, as I saw.
Yeah. Two microphones. There's too much. Yeah. So, to be honest, I broke my foot some weeks ago, probably 2, and I thought about not coming. I sat at home this day, and I was not sure. I can't go. So it's not. There's not an option to go, not to go to the Superbooth. So I'll just come here, and so for me, it's just more like a socializing thing. So, to be honest, I'm just enjoying seeing all the tests and reviews on YouTube after it.
Cool.
So I'm not the guy with headphones standing in a room with 50 other people, just having my moment with the new instruments.
Although you can.
To be honest, I enjoy going to instrument because it was at the end of the day.
Yeah, and not too many people
So,
about.
but I'm not keen of doing this in front of 100 people, 50 people. So they're just enjoying this, seeing on the YouTube.
Yeah.
So come here to see us, like meeting old friends, meeting friends, meeting people I just see once a year.
Nice.
So it's just a pleasure for me, and it's like it's just so close to my home. It was kind of great. So I really enjoyed. I think I didn't miss any Superbooth, and so it's the Funkhaus at the first time, and then every time. So I think we played here. I'm not sure, 5, 6, 7 times on the both Tangerine, and I played with several projects. With I think I played with Adrian. I played with Franz Sparkman from Neu, with so many different people.
I remember that the concert in the house called the LSB. No, it's with your friend Ulrich. Yeah, in the night.
Yeah. So I played once with Ulrich Schnauz, and the year after with Franz Sparkman. He plays with Neu and Michael Ruther from Kraftwerk. But yeah, I really love this Superbooth. I really love all you guys and Schneider, and it's fine. So come here, visit all the friends and all the guys. You,
I'm not a brand.
and the Mogul.
You are.
With a name like Mogul,
You are.
Yeah.
The poster boy.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
The Sequencer.
You are German's
magazine.
very first.
The Starschnitt. So,
Yeah, we have one over there.
Really? Yeah. Okay. So there's my So there's my thing. That just come here, meeting people, enjoying things, and looking for the equipment afterwards. Except of this great guy with the new
Thank
string. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's great.
I'm honoured.
Thank you for this.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, it was really, really great to see all the new developers and all the established now, because we saw some projects evolving and getting more mature. We recently, the last talk we did now was with Audio, and they had a synthesizer that Mick was really raving about. He was a little bit. I don't see it so much and often like this.
You mean Audio?
Yeah.
That I purchased for 1,000 grand on Kickstarter.
You did it?
Yeah.
Really
Nice.
So,
That's a physical modeling thing.
yeah, I know. I get so many Facebook and WhatsApp messages. I didn't see it. I have nothing heard about it, but I probably got 5, 6 messages, and some really good sound designer that could artist said you should check this out. I don't know what you're talking about, to be honest, but it should be a new thing.
Anima Omega.
Yeah, probably.
Watch my video maybe also. I have on Synthfest.
Maybe. I will.
Which product are you talking about there? Because one of the disadvantages of being Aussteller here is you don't get so much time to go around and see other things.
I have no idea what they're talking about as well.
And tell the viewers what you are talking about here.
In the short term, please.
Just
You
the
have
name,
1
the
hour.
name, the company. And
I don't say that.
It's a sort of semi-modular physical modeling synth.
Interesting.
It has really a lot of slots, a lot of modulation, stuff like that.
And what's the company called?
And the company is called Audio, but it's spelled differently. So it's not Smith, it's Blafengaber. It's spelled backwards, something like that.
Okay.
It's Audio. It's French. It's Audio. It's ROYYDO. It's Audio.
Okay.
But it's still Audio.
I'll look it up. I will look it up afterwards. Because the one I did get to see, I thought you were saying Audio, because I went to George Hearn's booth to see that his new synth, and that's great. I really like that.
That's it.
But that's another thing.
That's our bridge to another thing.
Yeah, sure.
The second thing we really were talking about is
UDO.
What do you think, as a synth designer? You have 2 layers. With the same slider.
And more is more. It's good. It's good. You can, because it's all there and you can get your hands on it, and that's the kind of thing I like with that. With Mantis, it's one-to-one control. No, you're faffing about in menus, and as a player, it offers you more. So
Is it because you are selling a synth that has also dual capability, or is
I
because
just
you
follow
really
George.
use it?
I've always followed George's career and support him. I think he's great. And I think what he does is great. I think it's a really good step to make this instrument.
But what we discovered is when he was demoing the Super 6,
Yeah.
he was playing actually his synth and the desktop
Yes.
at the same time.
Yes. So he's made it for himself then, hasn't he?
So
Which is good.
this time
Why
he
not?
has built his own dream synth.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And he can play it, and that's good.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah, but there are a lot of people in the synth community that can play. Like, for
I
example,
suppose.
for
Yes.
example,
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
So, do you have something smaller?
Well, you can take the Mantis then and play that. That's my advice.
Okay, but I don't even need a keyboard, probably.
Ah.
But what do you
Thank you.
think about the Super Gemini?
The thing is, these oscillators are really powerful. I
Mm.
mean, they are psychoacoustic in a way that I've never experienced in any other synth.
What do you think of this binaural thing?
I have no. Maybe it's marketing mambo jumbo. I don't know. I don't care. But it actually works on me. But I pushed it too far. I did like unison plus binaural plus the chorus, and then I was satisfied. This was like the point where it really hit me.
I tried it too. Just I'm not in the picture. I tried it too, and the people standing there. Will someone try it? And everyone's standing there. I don't want to get myself in trouble playing in front of the other guys with this big, huge synth and failing.
But the thing is, maybe I'm not up to date when it comes to psychoacoustics, but isn't real binaural listening experience a strictly headphone thing? Usually
More or
it
less,
is.
or you have a really controlled room.
No, I think it only works if you have like cans on your ears.
No, if you have
Binaural
just
audio.
normal.
Okay, this was just because I was not sure.
It's not really binaural. It's not really binaural, but it's more the feeling of it.
Okay,
How you
That's-
perceive it. It's not binaural in terms of like surround sound. Or it's more how you feel it.
Yeah.
They make something with the stereo.
because I worked with these OKM microphones that you put on your ears, so you make a Kunstkopf out of yourself, and those only worked on headphones.
I think it was last year when the binaural thing came in, like the make noise module,
Okay,
Q-Pass, and everyone showed something
No, it's
that
like
is double, twice as good, or it has to be dual. So you have stereo because we have two ears, but even more did it.
okay.
Like on the.
I didn't follow that at all. I'm awfully sorry.
That's the bad thing. So, do you ever do a video with Ultraflex 2 Behringer? Because Behringer, because it says like what was the description of Ultraflex? Everyone in the 90s had the Ultraflex 2 because psychoacoustic something which would be the 90s thing of all Atmos pre.
Yeah, it's like phase cancellation to the max.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it makes
It was the most bad gear ever. You just turn the Ultraflex 2.
Yeah.
I
in the very beginning of the channel, I did an episode with just Behringer gear, but like now synthesizers, it was like when synthesizers were pretty new and I had no money, so I just like took a really trashy mixing console and like a virtualizer. These things are actually really nice.
Yeah. Virtualizer is a multi-FX.
Yeah.
So to be honest, I'm a big fan of those guys, and this is probably the most funny gear guy.
Thank you so much.
So I just thought about Ultraflex coming to kind of Atmos-like or surround-like.
The thing about putting Behringer gear on my show is,
And this guy's sorry. This guy is so faster than everybody
else.
Yeah. That's true.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
Normal.
Not at Superbooth.
So just
You're completely
make it
alone.
equal, sorry.
You're not like, and it would be so funny to have Nick Bett here, but they have a complete team.
Sure.
There are
How many people?
I'm not sure, but
at Superbooth.
Five or six.
Okay.
Four, I think, it's super. But the thing is, they are doing this news thing, 20 years.
Yeah.
20, and not
30.
another 30. Another
They went online 1994.
and not at the beginning and always before YouTube.
I
They
talked
did
to
it.
him today.
They already did
Right,
it before YouTube.
right. Interesting.
So just to be fair, so I love this. Just forget this. Sorry. Here's the fastest one in news and gear news.
I try my best.
Yeah, and the more important thing, he knows things.
Yes.
He really knows things.
He's reading
It's something
manuals.
that creeps me
Yeah.
out a lot.
Yeah.
That whatever I don't know, he knows it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even our relation now with IK.
Yeah. I mean, he told me that the IK people are not going to kill me. Because I thought they
Let's go to many levels, hopefully.
Yeah.
The good thing is, I think, and we can really agree, maybe I came multimedia as finally on a good way.
I mean, I always liked the sound of the synths, but like all the other stuff was like all the surroundings with the license thing going on. This was really, really hard to take. Let's put it this way.
Yeah,
I tested the iLoud MTM, the big ones, the new ones, and they're really great. Honestly, the room correction
Okay.
works without any software if you like.
I tried that plugin thingy with the room
and
correction
you can
ones. Yeah.
even do this on the
On the monitor. Yeah.
directly
on the hardware.
on the hardware, and you have a little thingy like a remote, and you can switch between 4 presets.
Yeah.
For really nice, a cool idea, and I tried it with my KRKs.
Yeah.
And the sound come really close.
I had a similar system from KRK, and it really sucked.
Yeah, KRK is difficult.
It was old.
say
It
at least.
was like 15 years ago, and I tried to fix on this, but yeah, it really sucked.
The old KRK
But there's
is
more-
as hell.
But you can see in IK, it's a software company. In the basic, it's a software company doing the hardware. And as you said, it's with this one problem they had or have.
This license transfer thing, yeah.
It's their software, but I think they are learning from this.
Yeah,
now.
absolutely.
I must say something. They doing a fantastic concert outside. It's
Yeah.
The sound is really, really good.
Yeah.
the Raumen.
The Raumspiel is probably the best. Yeah. And you know,
That's why you're waving a bit.
And everybody can do here what they like, but don't get naked. It's
Thorsten, don't listen to him.
just feel free.
Yeah. Well, whatever it is.
Yeah. Vogue. Strikes the post.
Yeah. I will support you, whatever you do. Yeah.
Thank you for this, sir.
nice. So it was really cool to see all the people. And what we did is the developer talks and even some completely new projects like Sukofunk. This is completely out of the mind, this project. But really cool that he does it in this kind of way. I had a little bit mind-boggling at first, but it's a nice project, and he really stands behind it.
You should explain what it is actually.
The people can talk can see the talk
but
about it.
we should.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
There's another video,
Yeah.
and it's a groove box with a really, really, really different kind of approach. How you enter all these notes, events, and even time and construct how you perform and stuff like that. Watch the video about Sukofunk.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
I will.
I will definitely.
There we go. We'll watch it.
Just some interfaces when you that are completely all over the place, maybe because UI designing is a very hard thing, and you know it
Yes.
better than anybody else because you did a great circuit.
Oh yeah,
The original
that
one.
was quite a departure, very different to anything we'd done before. So
The impression that I had watching all the new stuff here is that the interfaces were rather conservative mostly.
Mhm.
That it's like, synths. There are like big keyboards are back, polyphonic, analog, in your face, like back in the days.
With a lot of knobs.
Yeah,
lots of knobs.
that's totally back. I mean, there are some experimental things, and I totally appreciate that. But like I see a trend towards like traditional interfaces, something you invest money and time in, and this becomes part of your artistic identity and stuff like
We
that.
talk in 4 years again, and then the rec thingy will come back.
No, I think
No.
No. We had a lot of discussions about this. The problem with rec units is that it is close to impossible to make them look good on Instagram.
Yeah.
I
Rex.
tried and I failed. It's
a nightmare.
Especially the one 8 units ones. It just doesn't work. You can't make them look good. You have to like have nice backgrounds and angles and whatnot, and it just doesn't work.
So shout out to Saoa studio equipment and furniture. Just for me.
Of course. How much money did you get for that? Yes.
Synth got a lot more expensive recently, like Trigon 6 and things, and even beyond the 4K limit. But at the moment, it seems a bit different. What do you think about that? More expensive synth because
But you get more value for the money.
more synth,
Because if
more
you,
synth for the buck.
if you take something like the ones we've talked before, like the Oberheim, the Udo, and so on and so forth, I mean, these are flagship instruments. This is like Jupiter 8 level. This is like Jupiter 8 level in your face stuff. So yeah, they can ask money for that. Of course they can.
And there are other brands like Teenage Engineering, and they still charge a lot of money for really cool interface.
Yes.
We did a talk with them, and it was really nice to see what they have in mind about that. They basically don't give a shit. It's really cool. They said to us, we tried to make it as small as possible. Really.
Obviously.
And I asked them to sorry about that. That's the reason I asked him, why not at least 2 or 3 centimeters more to get it more usable? And they tried to show us that they can perform with it, and you can hook up a MIDI controller and stuff. But these brands are on.
About 7 out of 8 of the choir puppets.
Okay. Do you have the table?
I have a type for it.
Really?
I'm hoping for new firmware, to be honest. So the problem is if you don't use it via Bluetooth MIDI, some of the figures is starting singing kind of Christmas tunes. Just sorry about this. No, the choir puppets. Sorry about this. Just triggered something in my mind.
Okay.
Well, until last November, and there was I just bought them. I'm not sure about it.
But it's like horror movie material. What you're talking about?
Yes,
I mean, because imagine being like.
So I really
being not sober, coming home, and the puppets start singing Christmas tunes. I mean, that's horrifying.
If there's your something in your room is vibrating, they start singing. It's so horrifying. It's so spooky.
I would call a freaking exorcist.
Yeah. So to be honest, just Teenage Engineering, I thought I really love the OP1. And I hate those quiet things. I bought them and
Did you get the table?
no, that table.
That table.
There's an update for it.
Like a field table.
So probably I have to put my quiet things on the tables.
Yeah.
Yeah, that maybe is the
Maybe
answer.
the table keeps the vibrations away.
This would be so great. Maybe if you see this, please send me that table.
That is the solution.
Yeah.
You just
It's not the answer. It's just a solution.
Because, maybe correct me if I'm wrong, but if I got this right, you need the mixer to be able to record multiple tracks into the recorder.
It doesn't work with other.
As far as I know, you need the mixer to get multiple tracks into the recorder.
You need the field recorder. You need it for recording. It's not possible without.
So, but sorry about this. I really love the guys. It's a Swedish, Scandinavian. I really love them.
I'm always I'm still impressed. Last year they came with this little thingy field recorder, and they bring this book. It's also at your presentation. This book,
Yeah.
you know? And they show every screw they designed, and it's nothing from the shelf.
Yeah, I know.
Nothing. Even the tiniest mini add-on screw. It's
This is at least this is
design fetish.
this is a fetish company.
Yeah.
To say at least, design fetish is the real term.
And they are the only company that can do what they want. I think often it's driven by marketing or other decisions, but they do what they want.
We try to get
Real companies have.
No.
If companies have fans, that's different, and that's and there's not many companies.
But
Someone said it's a little bit like jewelry.
It definitely is.
But then I don't understand. Maybe there was a change in the management. The pocket operators are so super cheap.
They do cheap stuff.
Yeah.
And they do the really high expensive
But they
stuff.
are actually
They only got the Z. It's just the one thing that they got in the musical realm, in the middle ground.
Yeah.
And I think they are not so happy with it.
Because of like the
the-
bending?
Yeah.
Or
the banana bending.
I didn't say that.
uh,
You say it. I don't
mean,
say
it's
it.
obvious.
Yeah. You see, still, teenage engineering can fail. Even some, even
They don't have to, because the OP1 is really fine, and the
great.
is running fine.
So
OP1 field is a field. I want to buy it if I get a good deal, because I need something for portable setup. Because I travel a lot to home and make some. It's a good synth, but it's super expensive. But it feels amazing. But I heard also some points where it's not so good. But
nothing.
but nothing is perfect.
This is
I actually clicked with the OPZ.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed working with it, but it's just like they messed up the build quality with this one, I would say, because like the buttons don't react properly, the aforementioned bending of the enclosure, all that stuff. I mean, I would take this in the quality of the OP1, but somehow a strange concept.
So, did you had any other crazy experience on the booth? I went with Paul. I don't talk about last night, but I will talk about when we arrived. And you said you have to fix the synthesizer, and I took you over to
Yes.
to Leave Audio to help you out with
Yes, they very kindly lent me a soldering iron.
Yeah.
So on the day before the show, I was there trying to move a surface mount component over by one notch.
and this is so,
Yeah, just, if I got it wrong, then the whole thing would be broken. So
I went to Rodec on the other side, that they created a new mixer, and I was really happy when I asked him when he finished all that, and he always also had to use a soldering iron
Yeah.
on Wednesday.
I think there's quite a few people end up.
We are
doing
not
last
alone.
minute. Yeah, my engineer in the UK, Ben, was.
This synth is like a pure PCB over there.
That's right. Yeah, it's just a
Zardonic one.
development kit. Yeah. Ben was working through the night doing firmware updates.
It's a
and
trade
stuff
fair. That's
for me
what I
to
expect.
load in the morning. Just plugging the programmer in when we got here first thing. 5 minutes before Nick Batt turned up to do an interview with me, it's that sort of thing, So it's
Nick Batt is everywhere.
I know.
Yeah.
He's watching us. Probably not.
But I've been to this like YouTuber meetup before, and I started talking about Nick, and he was literally behind me the moment I started.
Did he show up?
Yeah, he was there.
Yeah, he was
there. Yeah. Like everybody was there. This was
Because of
Even
you were there.
yeah.
even I'm not famous.
But I was like,
My face is.
I
Not
was
famous.
talking with a few people, and we started talking about Nick, and literally that moment he turned up behind me.
Hopefully,
It was German, it was okay, but yeah.
hopefully, just good things.
Yeah, of course. Why would anybody say something bad about Nick Batt?
Yes,
There's
Right,
no
right.
reason to
It's
talk
one of the
things about Nick Batt.
best guys in this whole game.
He
to say.
invented that stuff.
Yeah.
As we talked
Yeah,
before.
And even I know you're really shitting your fans because you know how hard he can be.
Yeah, he can be, yeah. And he's really important. He's got great reach, particularly in the UK. So it's a UK thing for me because he's from the UK as well. So yeah, he's a really important guy too. Well, and he knows his stuff, he knows his sets, and his opinion is important.
This is a really good thing. Saying what's wrong, saying what's to be honest, is a real thing in this whole YouTube thing.
There are people around here who ask for MIDI channels, and so there's more people maybe who give feedback on new synth.
Yeah.
But what I really like, any of them react to it, and there will be something done, and which is really cool. Not just especially the smaller or the not so big ones. So
They're really
basically
about all the
the
feedback.
bad-
This is a
good thing.
really nice thing to see, connecting the developers and the users.
Yeah.
This is such a great thing to see here, and this is one of the reasons why we do what we do. And yeah,
I saw this.
great.
Did you saw this? That guy, Colin. His name is Colin. He has an 8-track recorder. Why are you making this? Because I want one, and there is there's nothing around it.
You mean this door which is inside a hardware?
Yeah, it's not a DAW. It's like more like a Porter sound kind of 8-track recording.
Is it
Yeah.
analog?
Right.
Is it analog?
No, it's not analog. It has a display. It is an 8-track recorder, and but you can see the waveforms.
Okay.
You can cut and paste.
But
There's effects, stuff like that.
there are like
And MIDI, and it sings. So we haven't had something
I
that
have
is really that easy. Just
I have a Roland VS840
Yeah,
from
things
the
like that.
90s, and it
Yeah.
still works.
yeah,
So it's basically,
that's the idea. But today's VS1,
but
and
don't
there's no-
companies like Zoom and Korg make stuff like that?
they do, but is it but mostly when I ask people who are really using it, they say it doesn't sync well,
Okay.
and you
that's-
need it when you really do electronic music. And he said he had simply not found something for him, and I like the
Yeah,
idea. It's just one guy,
Yeah.
and he was right beside the new granular tempera.
But I think that's the spirit that also guys like Don Buchler had. He just had an idea of how he wanted to make music, and he created a synthesizer for exactly that.
Yeah, and there was even someone who can or is able to reinvent how to play a granular instrument.
Yeah.
I like when someone try something that no one really.
The guys from Vector did it completely on a completely
Sorry, I'm
other
hyping,
level.
I'm hyping this thing too much, I think, but I love it. It's often granular synthesis is on a very mathematical side.
Yeah.
It's always so 1,000 parameters and you don't know what happened.
Yeah.
What the Vector guys did is making it playable.
Oh, cool.
You press on
that's key to what we do. We want to make
and
instruments. I always say
like-
that's one of my mantras. So it sounds like these guys have done the same thing.
You know,
Made it
maybe a
playable instrument.
You know Borderlands on iPad, this granular thing where we can draw.
Sounds familiar. I'm not sure.
We can
It's some years old now.
but
Yeah.
it takes a similar approach where you can take with your fingers.
Oh, yeah.
And here we can also draw with your fingers through the samples.
Yeah.
And it's total different
Nice.
approach to granular synthesis.
Yeah, cool.
It's way more. It's playable. You get instant feedback where you are in your samples. But often, even with the new GR Mega, I think it's huge. It has
And it didn't have the time to test it.
and it's huge, but still the feedback is so. It's a lot.
Yeah.
I need time, a lot of time to explore it.
But I had the impression of the tempera just touching it and really instantly understood it. I did not really have. You can play even the spray of this granular stuff.
One of those in a minute.
But exactly, you can play. You can play.
live?
Yeah, now we are live.
Live. So,
Mr.
say
Zardonic.
hello.
Where's the camera monitor? You're lying. But I cannot see.
Yeah.
You're lying. You closed it. Well, I just want to say to everybody that I love you. For real. Also, ich bin so
Now it's
froh hier sein. Oh, it's English. Sorry.
Because
Sorry.
of me.
Okay, amazing. Thank you.
I'm the old man.
Because when you're not there, they force me to speak German. No, aber ist gut. Ist gut. Muss man auch.
That's how we Germans are.
Ja, habe ich schon gemerkt. No, cool. Well, of course, it's always an honor to have the opportunity to be here, to have the opportunity also to be with you guys. It's amazing that something like this can happen here, where you essentially meet all the cool people, all the cool nerds who are into all the cool things. You know, synths bring together the punks, the goths, the snobs, the techno DJs, the button pushers, pretend musicians, the real musicians. Yeah. And Richie Horton. Hey, and Tangerine Dream.
Fantastic, yeah.
Thorsten.
Nice. Awesome.
What can I say, Paul? Man, thank you, for real.
Oh, thank you.
I mean,
Yeah, thanks to everyone.
The reason I'm here, well, you and Rado,
Sure.
begrudgingly.
really a big thank you to Rado, because it wouldn't be possible for us here to make it. So, and I think this is the point.
Yep.
To all of you out there, a big thank you to you for watching
For all the support.
us creators, us even the developers
Yep.
are so happy to see you and see your feedback.
I'm really happy to see you, even though I'm just looking at a Lumix camera right now. But if I could actually see through it.
You get money for that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Lumix paid me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Influencer.
Go the fuck off with you.
But is this now official? Is SequencerTalk the official color black?
Yes.
I would.
Black.
It was always and it will be.
A black.
Yeah.
Is there
Like our stones.
It's becoming a trend. Remember when being dressed in black means you're the cool kid, but I've actually seen so many people dressed in black. I think I'm gonna go with pink now.
Yeah, black.
Pink is punk.
Nah, but
Okay.
black is the new black, definitely.
Yeah.
Right.
You think black is the new black? You think black is the new black again?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it stays black.
Black
Actually,
stays black.
yeah. Mm.
Well, black and pink though.
Hmm?
How about black and pink though? Wouldn't not be a good combination?
Why not?
Black and pink, like Paul.
Huh?
See?
I'm not big.
Okay.
We all look like pink tomatoes today, I guess.
We try to get the last few tracks of the band who's playing out there, because the music is really great and we don't want to bother you anymore. So everybody, thank you out there, and thank you to you that you are participating here
Pleasure.
in our little
And
show.
thank you for having me on in particular. It's been great to talk to you guys here as well. It's been
So
really
you can chill the hell out of
Anytime.
it.
I'm getting myself a beer. Hau rein. Wir sehen uns bald.
We are
Alright,
fading
guys.
out.
Bye bye.
Oh, I'm feeling like the old man that I am. Oh, fuck.
No, you're feeling
What do you mean? Right.